Katie, and today I'm going to show you how to make my simple fudge recipe. Like the title suggests, it's pretty easy to do, and it's a crowd pleaser, so let's get into it. To make this recipe, you will need a spatula or something to stir with, a 9-inch square pan lined with wax paper and sprayed with cooking spray. It does get sticky. A saucepan, a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 18 ounces of chocolate chips. We're going gluten-free today, so we are using 2 bags of the gluten-free. You can use whatever kind of chocolate chips you like, just make sure it ends up being about 18 ounces. And then 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract. An easy way to customize your fudge is to use different types of extracts. Just make sure it adds up to 1.5 tablespoons. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to get our chocolate chips and we're gonna put them in the saucepan over the high heat. We're also going to, at the same time, add in our sweetened condensed milk. Now you can do this on a lower heat. I'm not a patient person, so I do it on high heat, and I'll simply be stirring a lot. So I'm gonna get as much of that sweetened condensed milk in there as we can, while being reasonable. We'll take that away, and we'll do this. Okay, and then we just give it a nice stir. And we're gonna stir it until the chocolate is all melted and smooth. And we're actually gonna take the heat down a little bit. We're gonna take it off the stove because we don't wanna burn it, right? We wanna make sure that that condensed milk is coating the chocolate everywhere so that we don't burn our chocolate. And we're just gonna stir it until it's smooth. And I'm gonna take the heat down a little bit. I'm gonna take it down to a high medium, medium high. And we're just gonna keep stirring like crazy. We don't wanna burn our chocolate. And it already smells so good. And I'm gonna take the heat way down low now. I'm gonna hold it off the heat for a minute. Just keep stirring, and we're gonna stir until it's smooth. And it's almost there, see? But we don't want chocolate chips in our fudge. We want it to be fudge fudge. We're gonna give it a nice stir. When we get that smoother consistency, which is about now, feels kind of like brownie batter, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss in our extract. And we're gonna mix that in. And then once it's well combined, not perfectly, just well combined, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take it off the heat and turn the stove off. Before we give it too much of a chance to cool, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our warm molten fudge and put it in our prepared pan. And it's usually a pretty simple transfer. One thing I really like about candy making is the cleanup is typically very easy because sugar dissolves in water. And we're just gonna go ahead and smooth that out. Squishing it down, making sure it makes a nice square shape so we can use our corner pieces. Because the shape that it is the shape that it's going to be. This is not like cake batter. It looks like brownie batter, but it's not brownie batter. It will not settle. So you will just have to spread it out. And again, nobody really cares if their fudge is perfect. They just care that it tastes good. So we're just gonna make it look nice with a nice little smooth top. Right, like that. You can also, if you're being very picky, you can take an offset spatula and give it a nice smoosh as well. My spatula is a little big for my pan here, so you know, the intention was there. And I'm trying to make it so my edges aren't super high, because I just want it to be a nice even fudge. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna pop it in the fridge, let it chill for about 2 hours, and then we'll take it out and cut it and I'll show you the result. Ta-da! Here's the finished fudge after it's been chilled for 2 hours and then cut into squares. You can make them any size you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I just hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. It's free, and I will see you next time.